I had written this yesterday. The plan was to make a blog. Now I'm in the Parc, Kralingse Bos, and I thought maybe to make a video to read it for you. How you treat one, you treat everyone, and vice versa. If you're good for nature, nature will be good for you. All the lions are out of the cages with this flexibility of this rules of corona lockdown. Feelings and thoughts are two completely different things. No matter how hard you describe the feeling, can as close as it can get, but really never is the feeling itself. They are separated. So feel like many things. People can only figure out themselves, learn it themselves. You can tell and explain them as much as you want, but certain things you can only learn yourself by life, by remaining open and keep on learning. But like if you feel something like you want to dream, you want to discover, you want to reach, is a feeling. You can describe it in words, but the words are not a feeling. The words make you understand that you're talking about this feeling. You know, it's burning, it's desire, whatever. And certain things you can only discover yourself within yourself by learning from others and books and stuff. Yes, you have to do it that to be able to learn something about yourself that you can only learn yourself, that no one can tell you. You can say it as often as you want, read it as much as you want, and learn a lot around. Only certain things you can discover only by real, pure inner strength. Maybe experiences, the right motivation can push you in the right direction. The real discovery is what you only discover really yourself from within, for each human. Like Bezos and Elon Musk, they try to make a multi-planetary universe, but there's enough to solve on Earth. Instead of walking away from Earth, fix first the problems here. Bill Gates does a better job. You know, maybe yes, too. So more planets is okay when there are too much people coming, and then there's enough space for them. First, fix your problems here. Only sustainable choices. Start sustainable and be interested in innovation to create a better world, to shape responsibility and construction. Everything is possible and okay. It takes all senses into the consideration. That's why dream big, to be able to stretch. Live pure, so all miracles can happen from this natural being, aligned with the universe. Great mind philosophy. The roaring 20s philosophy. Humble, kind, some things only you can know. For you, no one can know or can affirm, so it doesn't say or change anything, like appreciation. Certain things you can only certain about yourself, to be independent, always to be happy, always to feel good, always because you control your emotions, separated from the outer sources, circumstances and situations. Really genuinely feel this now, not copying. You know, don't depend on the opinions of others, of the recognition. Screw it. Just do what is right for you where you know what is right for you. Take your own responsibility, leave others alone. Live free in your own mind, do the right thing. You figure out to control for you what's right for you and act on this. Trust and love yourself for this. Even when no one gives appreciation, doesn't allow it to discourage you. Stick to your guns. Give the right example. Allow none to get to your head. Complete self-control. This sounds nice, still it's sometimes something you can only find out yourself. That takes a lot of precious, valuable life's time. Yes, it can take decades, but it's very important. Change the world, the heart, spark the mind and imagination, let all go, flow by, understand all principles and what happens. With all your insecurities and big dreams, nothing is sure. With all that could be worse and better. With always people being worse or better in certain areas. Always strive to become and do the best you can possibly become. Fight till you die, literally. Look how far you can go and reach. Positive for the sake of all, and inspire hopefully others down the road. Always having right intentions at heart for other people and all creatures, humanity of planet Earth, period. Discard and get rid of all the noise in life. That's all the clutter that's useless for you. Turn it all off to remain focused. Maybe become the best possible version you can be. Become the most beautiful version you could be. Become the greatest creature you could possibly become. It's very, very, very useful. This is important and vital for your life. Still really doing this. All requires constant training, self-mastery and discipline. You can only know for yourself. Next to keep learning the rest of your life, or else you stand still, you don't move, you stagnate. Bring back the details and ornaments for life, street views and buildings. Be like back in the days, it feels good. Next to biodiversity, nature, all green, all with passion and love, the perfect balance. Beautiful buildings, creation, the best you can possibly do. Eventually all the ugly flats has to be demolished, and only great environments. Live your own fantasy world, fairy tale, free of magic, full of magic and miracles. Why not? Know this for yourself, understand this for yourself. Trust in the possibility of going beyond your imagination in reality. This change and transformation goes by life tests, trial and error. You can only know thyself, where other opinions are luckily of non-importance. It is possible and only requires all of your discovery, focus and motivation. Decades it can take. So start now. Now it always happens already, so from within. When you figure this out, you understand this too as well. The higher purpose of life is of course to become the greatest creature you can become, to reach and get the most greatness out of life you possibly can. The greatest results from life, not depending on recognition. Only you can decide this, only you can choose this, only you can control this. Take it in your own hands. Be good for all creatures, and all creatures will be good for you, like how the universe works and nature. Stay on course, stay on track, keep on learning. All ready to be completely free, inclusive world. Catch the thought in the start when it is negative. Catch it and be quiet to replace it with a positive thought. Watch your inner dialogue. A negative thought about someone or situation only hurts you. Yes, and this is a big challenge and very important. Feel the fires, fuel and motivation for your goals, but don't give it the negative energy or thought, or they win. Win by controlling it yourself from within, and use it as motivation why you want to reach what. Never go down with this negative spiral. Win by allowing nothing to get to you. Requires self-control forever, something to develop. Always to learn, luckily to be real and not perfect, so you're never done. Always room for growth. Aim high, race quick, rise infinite, and help. Raising the bar, stretch, comes down to focus on your own circle of influence and competencies that you can control. Your own circle. That is important, because maybe no one will ever see or perceive it exactly as you feel, and that's okay. Accept and embrace this through truth lessons, using all for you to work for you, all experiences, right or wrong, self-discovery, man's own search. Only identify with all good stuff you are and can become naturally. The wrong ones and faults you made, leave those alone. Don't identify with your mistakes. Choose tea instead of coffee. Forgive others and your mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. It's only about if you learn. That's what it's all about. If you learn from it, then it's okay. Do learn from it, then it's okay. It's not who you are who you believe you can really become. Only learn. Use all lessons for you to work for you. Doing each thing with love, self-search, meaning of life. Who you really meant to do, useful. Screw anything else. Simple to live by this. With your head high, fulfilled. Took all but the roaring 20s philosophy. Hopefully you get something out of it.